Hello, my wonderful students. I hope you guys are doing well. We are on Math Chapter 5, Lesson 7, 5.7. And the page number we're on today is page 341. Page 341. If you see this kid with a bag of, I thought it was popcorn, but I'm not sure, maybe popcorn, and he's going to movie night, then you know you're on the right page. And today we're doing addition properties. And so this lesson is going to be just kind of a review of the reason we can add things certain ways. So we're going to read this together. You can use properties of addition to find sums of whole numbers and decimals mentally. When there are no parentheses, you add in order from left to right. So here's our example. Elijah, represent Elijah, recorded the number of different movies he watched last month. Use properties of addition to mentally find the total number of movies. So he found that he watched 5 comedies, 27 action, and 15 drama. He was busy watching movies. So find 5 plus 27 plus 15. You can easily regroup 5 and 15. So change the order and group those numbers together. The commutative, everybody say commutative property of addition states that the order in which numbers are added does not change the sum. So 5 plus 27 plus 50 is the same thing as 5 plus 15 plus 27. The commutative property of addition says it doesn't matter what order you add in. The associative property of addition states that the way in which the numbers are grouped does not change the sum. So 5 plus 27 plus 15 is the same thing as 27 plus 5 plus 15. That's the commutative property. We can put them in any order. And then the associative property is that we can group these, 5 plus 15. So we're going to add mentally 5 plus 15 to be 20. And now we can add mentally 20 plus 27 to get 47. So he watched 47 movies. Elijah watched 47 movies last month. So these are the two properties we're looking at, commutative and associative. And then there's one more. The identity property of addition states that the sum of any number and 0 equals the number. So anytime we have 8 plus 0, it's just the number we started with because of the identity property. Or 2,456 plus 0, the identity. Identity is about who you are, about yourself. And so that's that property. And I'm going to switch to pen so you can see a little better. Okay, so use properties to find 1.8 plus 2.6 plus 0 mentally. So we've got 1.8 plus 2.6 plus 0. Let's see what they're doing here. Okay, 1 plus 0.8, that's my 1.8, plus 2 plus 0.6, that's my 2.6, plus 0. So now I can group them, I can rearrange them because of the commutative property. So I can do my 1 plus 2, plus my 0.8 plus 0.6 plus 0. Okay, now I've got my 1 plus 2, 0.8 plus 0.6 plus 0. I'm not sure why. Oh, we're just grouping them. We're going to look at those in groups. 1 plus 2 is 3. And my 0.8 plus 0.6, we can add those really quickly right here. 8 plus 6 is 14. I carry the 1, so it's 1.4 plus 0. And now I can associate a property to these two. 3 plus 1.4 is 4.4. Because if I just added 3 plus 1, that's 4.4. And I know because of the identity property that 4.4 plus 0 is just itself, 4.4. And we're just going to do a few of these today. So if this is feeling clear as mud to you, don't stress about it. We just want you to know that you can, commutative property means you can write this on your paper, add in any order. Associative property, that's who you associate with. So you can group group add-ins together. Add-ins are the things you're adding. And then let's write this one, identity property, and we'll circle it, is adding 0, you get yourself. So if your number is 5,000,004 and you add 0, it's 5,000,004. Okay, let's do this one problem here. Use the properties of addition to find each sum mentally. So 9 plus 27 plus 1. Well, let's use the commutative property and rearrange it to be 27 plus 9 plus 1. Those are those same three numbers, just rearranged. Because I can arrange them in any order. I can add them in any order. Now, because of the associative property, I'm going to have these 9 and 1s associate together. So I can group them to make a 10. And now I can add 27 plus 10 to be 37. If I had 37 plus 0, I wouldn't even have to worry about it because of the identity property. So that one would be easy. Okay, so let's do this talk math. It says use properties to mentally determine whether 3.1 plus 0.8 plus 0.9 is less than, greater than, or equal to 5. So let's just take a look. So we can make that a 3 plus 0.1. We can group those guys together. We kind of broke that apart. Plus 0.8 plus 0.9. Oh, now watch this. Because I can rearrange them, let's skip this one. Let's skip that. So let's go 3 plus 0.8 plus 0.9, and let's add that one in at the end, plus 0.1. Now look at those two together. 0.9 and 0.1, what are they? They're one whole, right? So if I added it here, 0.9 plus 0.1, I stack my decimals, 9 plus 1 is 0. It's 10, or 1.0, right? One whole. 9/10 plus 1/10 is one whole. So now that's 1. So I've got 3.8 plus 1. Oh, I know that, 4.8. Easy peasy. Oh, I just realized that you could not see my work there, and I am so sorry. So let me show this again. I wrote them out, but then I moved. Based on the commutative property, I can do it in any order. I moved this 0.1, and I put it together with the 0.9. Those became a 1. So 3.8 plus 1, oh, easy, 4.8. So instead of having to, we can rearrange these add-ins because of the commutative property, and we can figure out in our head that 4.8 is less than 5. That is all of the math that we're doing today. So great job. Thank you, my friends, and I'll see you tomorrow.